To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Ben Revere will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at the championship series.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it.
Elmer Colon will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
On to first, and they get the double play. Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And even if this doesn't...
Number 13 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 13.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gant going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first.
He's
takes
out.
Care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, left fielder, Ronnie.
Ben Revere stands in. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up, throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. National leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down. Ryan Zimmerman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Pineda into his motion. Here it comes on 3-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first. Takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how the number 13 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
One time.
He definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
You can do it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gant moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Ben Revere stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2. Number 13 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
One pitch right here. One out.
Belted high and deep into right center. Revere going back. Gone! Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed. And he came up with a...
After some high drama in Game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set. Number 13 will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Number 13. He picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Harper is there to make the catch, and it's a 1. Daniel Murphy will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by. Looking for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting second.
Ryan Zimmerman into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Rained. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Number 13 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Gonzalez gets the side. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
High and deep to left center field. Revere going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Number 13 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Jason Hayward steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Trying to hold the lead. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run shot off the bat. Number 13 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
Line toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, and a great swing right there. That's his 3rd RBI of the night, and he continues to swing the bat well.
Jason Hayward will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
This is a nice play out there in left center. I figured once this ball got down, they'd try and wave that runner around third, but
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Chris Bryant will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Has to challenge him here. To short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
The batter, the shortstop.
Number 13 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
You know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Here we go.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And this is a common trap you can fall into on the mound. When you freeze a guy once with a curveball, the tendency is to go right back to it. But he says, you're not going to fool me twice. He gets himself a base hit.
Jason Hayward gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Grab that pitch, huh?
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the
Number 13 will stand in. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Come on now, one time right here.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jason Hayward steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Oh, and they've got him picked off. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
He's going.
And now they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Striding into the box, Ben Revere. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, let's turn it. Place it, dude.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be... And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Number 13 will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame. Jason Hayward will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And he is in there.
Well, here's a manager showing early.
Here we go, kid.
Anthony Rizzo steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels.
At the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Now to the plate, Ronnie Gant. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
To short.
There we go. Strike two.
Underhanded flip. One. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. And that'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll come home with it. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Number 13 stands in.
Second baseman, number 13.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Revere, one down. Jason Hayward will dig in. He singled his first time around. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Bryce Harper walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Anthony Rendon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Men on third with two down.
Well, come on. We got to hold him right
here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Number 13 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Number 13.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gant is in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid. Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go. Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Yadier Molina stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, one away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this might be a throw that he's going to make on a nice sunny.
Number 13 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come
Lifted
on
the other way to left center. Revere is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Hayward. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Strike. Kyle Schwarber gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... In now, Ben Revere. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Number 13 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles thus far.
Well, he's just been shooting lasers all over the field in this one, guys.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, unfortunately, this is...
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Harper is there, 1 away. But he's got plenty of respect for that arm out there as he's going to... Anthony Rizzo will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Gant. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home.
Hold up,
But
right
he
here.
will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And oh, I thought he had it easily. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this game. That's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
On the ground to the right side. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Number 13 will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And taken in out there for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, Right fielder.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Lester sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped high in the air.
Up. I got it.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Elmer Colon gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, looking good.
Short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Revere is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Number 13 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Number 13 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with the run batted in thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on
Here's
now.
a swing and a high pop-up.
Kid.
Drifting toward the third base dugout. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Ronnie Gant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Right here.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too...
Number 13 will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Harper. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's picked up 6 RBIs already in this series alone, so clearly he's had a big impact in seeing these opposing pitchers very well. I wouldn't be surprised to see them pitch around him a little more in this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gant is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Ben Revere will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. Could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Daniel Murphy will stand in for the first time as you get a look at his numbers so far in the series.
And here in Game 5, this is where he needs to make his presence felt. I mean, this is essentially a best-of-3 series now, and this is where he needs to put these guys on his back and carry them to the finish line.
Number 13 is there, and he's got it for the first out. Number 13 will be the batter, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, number 13.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th long ball of this series, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed.
Number 13 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Revere looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before.
Elmer Colon will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it.
I got it. I go.
And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Right fielder number 34.
Come on, Chief, one time.
Number 13 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far.
Yeah, getting another chance to go for that big 3-homer game, Matt. Looking very dangerous up there so far.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gant ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Yadier Molina steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a rather easy first out. Number 13 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he'll take this to the bag himself. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far. And an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Got two down.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game. The guys on their heels right away.
Throw on to first is going to get him in the Nash. Number 13 will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Number 13.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Revere is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder.
Daniel Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, plays in one now.
Pineda pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 2-0. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. One down. Bryce Harper heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Nobody away.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Daniel Murphy will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter,
Number 13 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Revere going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field.
Hey, just you and him. Get him
Ronnie Gant makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. 1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
the batter, number 4, catcher.
Number 13 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Number 13 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 13.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Revere going back, still going back. Gone! Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
Gonzalez looks in. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Revere has it in his sights, and the inning is over. Some of our Number 13 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not...
Into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball left side. The tag gets one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Digging in, J.P. Arancibia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 13 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ronnie Gant digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 13 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Gant ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of